So Hemant, did you receive those advanced questions of J?
Sir, I have not received any message.
Oh, is it not on mail?
So even on mail also I have not received. Only link I received, sir.
Oh my god. Let me see. Subjective JE advanced.
So no, sir, I have not received anything.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll resend them.
Yes, sir.
These. Just wait a minute. I'm sending them right now.
Yes, sir.
These are of JE mains. Only advanced you want, na?
That's the only advanced questions.
Hmm. These are from the booklet of motion. Second, motion under gravity and variable acceleration. Yes, now all of them we have seen.
Sir, I have not received any mails.
Just as I'm sending, I have not sent yet.
Yes, yes.
No, I'm sending over WhatsApp, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Fine, these 4 pics I have sent on
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp.
I received.
Okay, these questions 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 these, and then 7, 8, 9, 15. 15 and 11 is 26 questions. These are 26 questions of advanced level. Okay,
Yes, sir.
try to solve them, and
Sir, I received.
whatever problem you are facing, just you can send the question over WhatsApp. Okay, anytime.
Sir, okay, sir.
Fine. So now, where were we in our last class?
Sir, we've completed the equations of motion and we have discussed the distance traveled in nth seconds.
Fine.
That we gave a question also, how much distance it will travel in one. There we
Okay.
got the power can
Equation
discovered.
of motions we did. Equations of motions are completed, right?
Yes, sir, complete. They are completed.
Equations of motion are completed. Third equation of motion is completed. We saw the
So that
examples
one thing it
also.
should Question remember as fourth equation of there we are discussing.
Fourth equation of motion. Snth. This is the
Yes.
fourth equation of motion. Okay. So this we did. From here, we came to know that if acceleration is constant, we can use four equations of motion. If acceleration is constant, then we can use four equations of motion. Okay. And if acceleration is not constant, means it is variable, then we can use differential format of the equation. Means velocity is equal to ds by dt, acceleration is dv by dt, or acceleration is v dv by dx. These equations we can use whenever the acceleration is not constant. Fine. Now let us come upon motion under gravity. Now what do we mean by motion under gravity? By motion under gravity, we mean that a body is under the influence of Earth's gravity. Earth is constantly applying gravitational force on the body. Earth is constantly applying gravitational force on the body. Okay. Earth always attracts any body towards its own center. It means in downward direction. So here in this motion under gravity, we will also see some sign conventions. Downward direction will always be taken as negative. Downward direction will always be taken as negative,
Next.
and upward direction means upward direction, or uh, we can say upward motion from the ground level, that we always taken as positive. If the distance of from ground, or we can say height, if the height is increasing, we will take it as positive, and if height is decreasing, then we will take it as negative. Always remember that. Now in first format, we will study this motion under gravity in two formats. First format is when a body is thrown in vertically upward direction. Whenever a body is thrown in a vertically upward direction, then what will happen? After some time that body will come back, is it not? Whenever that body is thrown in upward direction, after some time it will come back to its original position, is it not?
Yes,
Hello.
sir, it will come back.
Okay, it will come back to its original position. Now why is it coming back? Because of the gravitational pull of Earth, because Earth is constantly pulling the body towards its center. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So acceleration towards the center of Earth is always a small g near the surface of Earth. Its value is 9.8. We can approximately take it as minus 10. Okay, fine. So whenever you throw up a body, whenever you throw up a ball straightly in upward direction, what will happen? Its velocity is going to decrease for some time. Just the point it reaches the maximum height, its velocity will become zero. And after that point, the ball will start coming back. So if the point from where you threw the ball is A, and the highest point which the ball achieved is B, then from A to B it is under deceleration. Getting it? From A to
Yes,
B
sir.
it is under deceleration, and from B to A it is under acceleration,
Excellent.
direct acceleration, which will increase its velocity, which will increase its speed. Okay.
Sir, deacceleration
Now
means negative acceleration only means.
deceleration means velocity is decreasing.
Means
Deceleration means velocity is,
velocity and acceleration are in opposite direction, we can say.
yes, we can say that. Acceleration here is constant, but velocity is not constant. Velocity is decreasing continuously. Now, from B to A it is accelerated motion. Now, sign convention. Sign convention is nothing. If the height is increasing, means we are going in upward direction, then it is taken as positive. Then displacement will be positive. and displacement is negative in downward direction, in upward direction it is positive. Similarly, g is taken as negative always because it is towards the earth. Okay. Velocity above the ground is positive and towards the ground it is negative. Acceleration due to gravity is always in downward direction, hence it is always taken as negative. Now in first format, when you are throwing the ball in straight upward direction, when you are throwing the ball in straight upward direction, then what will happen? Yes, then what will happen? After some time, its velocity will become zero and the ball will come back. Okay. Now we need to calculate the time of flight. How can we calculate the time of flight? Initial velocity we know, final velocity we know, time of flight can be calculated easily, acceleration we also know. So from here we calculate the time of flight, that will be half of the time of flight, total time of flight divided by 2, because it is only up to the ball is reaching the top, is it not? Getting it, Hemant? Hello? Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible, Hemant?
You're audible, sir. Yes.
What happened?
So this network Eric and that's also this one this for me.
Okay, 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 fine.
So power came, sir.
So
That's when
how
net
to,
got reconnected.
okay, 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 okay,
Yes.
okay, fine, that's fine. So time of flight, how to calculate time of flight? Initial velocity is in upward direction, that is positive u. This is positive u. This velocity is becoming zero at the topmost point. Half of the time will be taken till it reaches the topmost point and half of the time will be taken while coming down under the same gravity. So what we can do here, use the first equation of motion v equal to u plus at. From here we are getting t is equals to u by g. Therefore the total time of flight will be
Oh,
2
you
u
wish.
by
Yes.
g. Got it?
Sir, got it, sir.
Similarly, what will be the maximum height reached? Can you calculate it now?
Yes, sir. We can calculate by using S equals to U2 plus half it square.
S equal to
So
u. Fine, fine, fine. Calculate it fast.
yes, sir. It's going to maximum height is zero. Binomial of zero. A square minus U square plus 2. So U square by 2 is 9. With V
U
square minus U
square
square
by
equals to
2.
A. Yes, sir.
Yes. So where, what is a here? A is g here.
G,
So
sir.
answer
A
is
should
what?
be
U square by 2g.
2G, sir.
U
Yes.
square by
2.
2g. G is what? Acceleration due to
Okay.
gravity.
Yes.
Okay. Next
Yes, okay.
format is free fall. Next format is free fall. When the body is falling freely. When the body is falling freely, then what will happen? When the body is released near the surface of earth, then what will happen? Then under the influence of gravity, it will directly fall. Its velocity will start increasing continuously from zero. Its velocity will start continuously increasing in downward direction. Always remember, velocity will be negative here. Displacement is also in downward direction, so it will also be negative here because the height is decreasing. Okay. And finally, when the ball will reach the ground, it will cover minus h displacement. Acceleration is minus g. So using second equation of motion, what we can write? We can write s is equals to ut plus half at square. Time from here we will get as under root of 2h by g. Under root of 2h by g. What is this 2h by g?
Right, so time, the time of flight we can choose. Full,
Time of
it's a flight
yes, hello. Yes, it is time of flight.
route of time of flight.
Time of
Uh,
No. Under root of 2h by g is time of flight while the object is falling freely. It is the time of free fall of the object.
Yes.
Okay, the object is falling freely. Fine.
So, yes, sir,
Now,
fine.
now, similarly, can you calculate the final velocity when the ball reaches the ground? Which equation you will use?
So we can use so v square minus g square
Calculate
equals
it and
2a.
tell me. Calculate, and tell me the answer.
Velocity initial 0. So root 2h. Magnitude of
Under
the
root
in the
2gh.
downward direction. Yes.
Yes, under root 2gh, final velocity will be there in the downward direction. Okay. Now, can you see this question now?
Sir, I can see, sir.
Fine. Solve it.
అమ్మా కిట్టు తీసుకురామా ఒకసారి అతను నీతో ఫోన్ చేపిమన్నాడు మా మాట్లాడతావా ప్రూఫ్లు ఉంటాయని కిట్టు అడుగు పురుగులను వీటికి వచ్చినాయి ఆడ పురుగులు ఎట్టొచ్చినాయో ఎట్ట ఇప్పుడు ఆ, ఈ ఇల్లంతా చెట్టు ఎగురుతున్నాయి రూమ్ అంతా
Solve it now. You have 3 minutes.
ఈడ ఈడ ఆ? ఇప్పుడే ఎదురు చిన్న పడలేదు కదా ఎదురుగా ఆ, ముందు అది జాగ్రత్త ఏంది అది ఆడకి వస్తున్నాయండి అవి A ball is thrown vertically upwards with a speed of 20 meters per second from the top of a tower of height h. It returns to the ground in 6 seconds. Find the height of the tower. A ball is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 20 meters per second from the top of a tower of height h. It returns to the ground in 6 seconds. According to Byju's, thus, height of the tower is 160 meters. మా అబ్బాయి ఎన్ని నాయనా తల్లి నాయనా
Yes, solving it.
సార్ సాల్వింగ్
Hello.
సార్ సార్
Fine.
సాల్వింగ్ సార్
Fine.
20 meters
Fine. Fine.
yes, sir. Laptop. Vertically upward a coin. Height of the tower can see equals to maximum height in 20 meters. 20 meter by calculating physical height should increase. Displacement 100 less displacement displacement minus h equals to initial velocity into other displacement. Sir, it's 160, sir. Meters.
160. No.
160 meters.
160 meter. See, the question is what? Find the height h
Good
of the
tower, sir.
tower. What is the height of the tower? It is not 160, it is 60 meters. What did you say? 60 or 160?
Sir, 60, sir. I said.
Yes. 60 is the correct answer. 60 is the correct answer. Okay.
Yes.
Now let us try solving the questions which I sent you. Okay. Let us try solving those advanced questions first. After that, we will proceed. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. It's also.
Yes, see the question number 1. Can you read it?
Yes, sir, I can read, sir. A board that covers first 1/3 part of its general velocity to next 1/3. The average velocity of the body will. Yes, sir, I can read, sir. I'm solving.
Yes, try solving it.
So section 2 or section 3, no, sir, first question.
Section A, section A.
I mean,
First question,
exercise 3, na, sir.
section A. Yes, exercise, no, exercise 2.
Exercise 2, okay,
First
sir.
question, exercise 2.
The body covers 1/3 part of its general velocity. Body covers. That's normal. Yes, this is. Slide 2. Slide 3. Yes, slide 3. Studios. 2. Yes, 3. This is. It of first 1/3 with this velocity 2. Next with the velocity 3. Rest of them with velocity 6. Yeah, now the velocity. And Fix that. Ma, next one, ఒಟ್ಟು ఆయన ఏం సచ్ ఆయన వచ్చానే పెట్టుకువి
ఆయన మందు పడేసరికి వచ్చాను అంతే అన్ని సచ్చాయి కింద ఒక్కటి అన్ని సచ్చాయి
velocity equals to seconds s that time equation velocity is by 6 plus s by 9 plus s by 18 difference is the s by 18 is the service restores versus 6 is and 17 by 6 change of 3 instruction say option A 3 meter per second 3 meter per second sir.
Okay, so let us see it now. The question is saying a body covers first 1/3 part of its journey with a velocity this much, next 1/3 part with a velocity this much, and the rest of the journey with a velocity of 6 meter per second. Okay, 3 velocities for an equal time interval is seen, is given here. See, let the path be x. So x by 3 distance is covered with how much velocity? Yes, what is it saying? What the question is saying? 2 meter per
First
second.
s 2 s next s by 3 with 3 sir.
Next x by 3, it is covering with
3
3
sir.
meter per second. What was the remaining part?
S by 3.
Remaining part is also x by 3. It is
Yes.
covering this with velocity of 6 meter per
6
second.
meter per second.
So how much time? Here, how much time it is taking? X by 2 into 3 time it is taking.
X by 6, X
Speed is
by
equals
9,
to
X by 18.
speed is equals to distance upon time. So time is equals to distance by
Distance by
speed. So
yes,
distance divided by speed. So here it will be x by 9 and here it will be x by 18 and it is x by 6. Okay. This much time it is taking in completing full journey. So what is the total distance covered here? Total distance is nothing but x. And what is the total time taken? Total time taken is x by 6
plus x
plus
by
x by 9
9 plus x by 18.
plus x by 18. So
Yes.
for our ease, what we can do, multiplied by 3 by 3, it will become 3 by
3 by
18.
2 by 2x
Multiplied
by
by 2
18.
by 2, it will become 2x by
18.
18, and it is already x by 18. This 18
18.
will be taken common and it will go upwards. It will become what? 18x
18x plus
divided by 3, 4, 5, 6. 6x. X will cancel out. It will become what?
3.
It will become 3. So 3 meter per second is our answer. Got it now?
Sir, got it, sir.
Try out the next question.
The displacement of a particle particle will return to its original position of the time. The particle will come to rest after a time. The particle comes to rest close to the displacement alpha t square minus beta t cube minus and the velocity will be at 2 alpha into 1 minus 3 beta t square. And the initial velocity of the particle, initial acceleration was not zero. Okay. 630. No net force act on a particle at time. Particle will return to its original surroundings. T square into alpha to height of it's beta v alpha. Then first option is the particle when it comes to rest after time. What it is to means zero. Is it? I don't know. The second option is correct. So particle will come to rest after a
It is
time
a
of
multiple.
oh,
It is a multiple. See, you have to check all the options. This is not
kind
single
of
correct option.
yes.
Multiple options can be correct here.
So this can possibility is the alpha beta into t equals to first one correct, second correct. Initial velocity of the particle is zero. Velocity is 0. Acceleration is not zero. No net force act on the particle at a time alpha by 3 beta. No net force the means. Acceleration. The mass universe acceleration is alpha by 2 alpha minus 6 beta into 1 alpha beta beta 300. So it's coming all are correct.
Yes, all are correct.
Yes, sir, all are correct. I'm getting. A, B, C, D, all are correct. I'm getting.
Fine. So let us check them all. The question is saying we are given with a displacement x is equals to alpha t square minus beta t cube. X equals to alpha t square minus beta t cube. See, this is the displacement. To get velocity, what we need to do? We need to differentiate the displacement. It will become 2 alpha t minus 3 beta t square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This will be the velocity. And what will be the acceleration? Acceleration will become 2 alpha minus 6 beta t. 2 alpha minus 6 beta t. Okay. Now the question is, now we have to check the options. Particle will return to its starting point after time alpha upon beta. Means after this much time, the particle will return to its starting point. It means the displacement must be zero at this much time. Displacement must be zero in this much time. The time
At that
given is
time,
what? Time given is alpha by
alpha by
beta.
beta.
So if you put alpha by beta in place of t here, alpha into alpha square by beta square minus beta into alpha
Ma,
cube by beta cube. Beta and beta will cancel out, will become a square. It will become cube here. So alpha cube upon beta square minus alpha cube upon beta square. Yes, displacement is becoming zero. It means first option is correct. Second option, the particle will come to rest after time 2 alpha by 3 beta. Come to rest means what? Velocity will be zero at t equals to 2 alpha by 3 beta. At t equals to 2 alpha by 3 beta, particle's velocity must be 0. 3 beta into 2 alpha square by 3 beta square.
Amma,
1 3 beta will cancel out. Here it is 2 alpha square. It is also
Amma,
2 alpha square. Again both will cancel out. It means velocity will be equal to 0 at the given time. Third option, the initial velocity of the particle was 0. At t equal to 0, the particle's velocity is 0. Is it not? Yes, initial velocity is 0 because both the terms have t constant. Both the terms have t variable. So the particle's velocity is 0 when time is equals to 0. But its initial acceleration was not 0. Yes. At t equal to 0, velocity is 0. But acceleration is what? Acceleration is 2 alpha. See here. Put t equal to 0, this 2 alpha will remain. So acceleration is non-zero at t equal to 0. No net force act on the particle at time alpha by 3 beta. No net force means what? Acceleration is
acceleration
0
should be
at
zero
alpha
with me.
by. Very good, very good. So alpha by
Amma,
3 beta. Put it as this 3 beta will
similar
cancel
pin
out this 2
తీసుకురా.
times and again it will be 0. It means at this much time, alpha by 3 beta time, the acceleration of the particle is 0. Acceleration is 0. It means what? It means no force is acting on the particle. Got
సిమిలర్
it
పిన్
now?
ఆ జిలిపి 350 నేను చూడు జిలిపి 350
Not that much tough
అది
question,
ఓకే
easy question it was.
ఎస్ ఐ గాట్ సార్
Got it?
ఎందుకు
This
దాన్ని
is the
డిస్కషన్ కూడా
question of
ఎందుకు
JE Advanced.
అది ఓకే చేశాను.
Just what happens? The students they do not check all the options and they take the answer,
ఎందుకంత
and that's why it gets wrong. Now try out the third question.
మాట్లాడకుండా ఎందుకని నంబర్
అంటే నీకు సింగిల్ చేసి చాట్ అంతా అవ్వాలి కదా.
చాట్ ఉంటాడు ఎత్తాక ఫోన్ నెంబర్ ఏది వచ్చినా ఎత్తావు
మాట్లాడతాను గురించి భయం ఏమి కొద్దిసారి
గొంతు గుర్తుపడతాడని
శుభమ్మా
ప్రభాకి చెప్తున్నాను కదా అన్నోడు ఎలా మాట్లాడి ఎక్కడ సంవత్సరం అవుతుంది
ఏమంత అంత నాకు నెసెసిటీ చాట్ చేస్తాను
పేరు చెప్పు అది మాట్లాడచ్చు చచ్చిపోయినాయండి సార్ డి ఇస్ కరెక్ట్ ఆప్షన్
Only option D.
ఎస్ సార్ డి ఎస్ సార్ డి
See here.
దీని తర్వాత ఎగితే స్టార్ట్ చేయించుకుంటా ఫస్ట్ అయితే ఇంకా అయిపోతే సెకండ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ లైఫ్ చేయించుకుంటే నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ అయిపోతుంది కదా నేనే మ్యాగ్నెటిజం చేస్తాను చెప్తున్నా ఇప్పుడు
Moves due to a constant force along the line of velocity which produces a retardation of 5 meter per second square. Then the maximum displacement in the direction of initial velocity is this much. The distance traveled in first 3 seconds. We need to find out these two things. Distance traveled in first 3 seconds and the maximum displacement in the direction of initial velocity is 10 meters. See now, retardation is of 5 meter per second and the velocity is what? 10 meter per second. So initial velocity, that is u, acceleration is minus 5 meter per second square. It is saying the maximum displacement in the direction of velocity. Maximum displacement in the direction of velocity. So we know that v square equal to u square plus 2as. See, at which point the displacement will be maximum? Yes, Hemant. At which point the displacement will be maximum? Can you tell me? Hello?
Up to sir, when we calculate, so since the acceleration is opposite direction also,
Hmm. So
we can say that for 1 second it moves.
maximum displacement will be when final velocity is zero. It is moving in this direction slowly, 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 slowly. Now it
చెప్పే
is
లోపల
zero.
ఎందుకురా నీకు అంత ఆతృత?
Now it will come back. Okay. Now the displacement will decrease. So at this point, the displacement is maximum. Here velocity is zero. When final velocity is zero, the displacement will be maximum. So 0 equals to 10 plus 2 into 5. It is actually minus 5 into displacement is what? Displacement is s. So take this 10 on this side, minus 10 upon, this is again 10.
Yes, sir, I can. One we get. Try also got once.
Here
Try
is
10 squares.
square.
We got displacement as 10 meters, sir.
So 100. Displacement will be what? Minus 10 will be divided here. And what will be the
I got
displacement we
10.
will be getting here? 10 only.
Yes, sir.
Minus sign will cancel out. So displacement is 10 meters. It means first option is correct. Now in second option it is asking the distance traveled in first 3 seconds. Distance, see what is written here. Distance traveled, distance
Yes, sir.
in first 3 seconds. Okay,
In the
just wait a
one
minute, just
second,
wait a minute.
it will. Yes,
Just wait a minute, hold on.
sir. Yes.
Hello, maximum displacement. And in next second, its velocity is again increasing from 0 to something. So displacement will be what? S is equals to again ut will become 0 plus half a into t square. 2.5 it is. Okay, so total distance will be, add both of them, total distance will be 12.5. Total distance traveled will be what? 12.5. Is there any option of 12.5?
Yes, sir. Option C, given, sir.
Yes, A and C both are correct. Got it now?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, so fine. Try out the next question, fourth one.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, listen.
Hello, yes.
Sir, after this chapter, can we start electrostatics and magnetism?
Electrostatics and magnetism.
Yes, sir. After this chapter, sir. That's kinematics.
Electrostatics for advance
Yes, sir. For I mean, second year topics, sir. From basic to advanced. Yes.
means I'm not getting that. That we are already studying, right?
So we are studying
Okay,
optics
we
first.
are studying optics.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
we are
Can
studying
we, yes,
optics.
yes, sir. After that, can we start? I'm asking electrostatics and magnetism, sir. Electricity and magnetism.
Electricity and magnetism. See, uh, yeah, we can start electrostatics.
So
But
because
why not study electro? Means after optics, we are going to start with the electrostatics only.
so means I'm going to at the mains in the February session only now, sir. So mean if we can complete it faster, after that we can have a revision on first year and it will be more. It will get. I can
Uh,
practice more. That's
yes, that's right. But actually, problem is that it follows a particular pattern. In class 12th, it follows a particular pattern. Means you cannot just pick on magnetism. Finish it.
so it means electricity. After electricity, we will discuss magnetism. That's why I'm asking. Can you start from electrostatics to?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let me fine. Then let me check then. Okay, I'll inform you. Let me check then. Our optics is going on right now. This will be finished. Fine. But I would recommend you to just prepare for advance for optics only right now. In
Mm,
class 12th. Okay, fine. Let me check the feasibility first, and then we will talk about it.
yes,
Okay. Hello. Yeah, am I audible?
yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Fine. 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 I'll let you know. I'll let you know what can be done.
I mean, if you can start like that, it will complete it within like August. We can change in between.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. That's fine. Let me check. Let me check it with Chanakya and other students also. Okay, and then we can start. Fine then. Yes. Try out the next question. Are you trying?
sir, I'm doing, sir.
Fourth question. Fourth question is easy one.
Sir, BCD we can change.
Yes. Mark the correct statements for a particle going on a straight line. If the velocity is zero at any instant, the acceleration should also be zero at that instance. At that instant, is it true? No, it's
No,
not.
sir, it's not true.
We, we all are accelerated. Our acceleration is minus 10 in downward direction, but our velocity is zero. Okay, it doesn't mean that acceleration is not acting. Acceleration is there. Force is acting on our body. We are not moving. That's another thing. But force is acting on our body. Mg is constantly acting on our body. Is it not? So
Yes, sir,
acceleration is
it's.
there. If the velocity is zero for a time interval, the acceleration is zero at any instant within the time interval. Is it true? Velocity is zero for a time interval. Means velocity was increasing, and then velocity is zero. Velocity is zero for a time interval. It means what? Velocity increased or and then decreased, and it became zero, and then again it is increasing. Then this will be what? This will be the velocity being zero in a time interval. Acceleration is zero at any instant within the time interval. Acceleration is zero. It means, is it compulsory for the acceleration to be zero?
Yes, sir, because
Yes,
it
never.
is given in a time interval, no, sir.
So yes, in a time interval, means let us assume that I am saying that your acceleration is 0 in time interval 2 to 3, because 2 to 3 you are sitting on a chair only. So your acceleration is 0. So your velocity is 0. But is your acceleration 0
So if you
within
say,
that time interval?
sir, if I say that velocity, I'm sitting at rest, if velocity is 0 for 50 seconds, then acceleration must be 0.
You are sitting, no, how acceleration is 0? You are sitting for 50 seconds, but Earth is constantly pulling you, is it not? Mg is there, is it not?
Sir, but he given that the
Getting my point?
particle is going on straight line motion, then we will not consider that acceleration with gravity generally. If it is traveling vertical, then acceleration with gravity will act, sir, but it does not show any
Particle
effect on
going
the.
on a straight line. That straight line is vertical or horizontal? Is it confirmed?
Yes, sir. Oh, okay, sir, understood. Understood, sir.
It is
Understood.
only saying particle is going on a
Going on a
straight line.
straight.
It is
Yes.
not saying that straight line is vertical or horizontal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it now?
Sir, got it.
See,
That point I got.
if the velocity and acceleration have opposite sign, the object is slowing down. Obviously, this is true. If velocity and and acceleration have opposite sign, then it must be slowing down. D option. If the position and velocity have opposite sign, the particle is moving towards the origin. Particle is moving towards the origin. Okay,
Yes, sir. Okay.
fine. Okay then. So four questions we saw today, and try all of these questions out, and we will discuss them.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, we will discuss them. This one-dimensional motion is finished now. We have to study graphs and just questions are there. Okay, so our next class will be started in 5 minutes. You can take a break of 5 minutes. Okay, and then we will resume our next class.
Yes, sir. Okay.